Ken the Humanitarian. During the 24 years Ken lived in Australia, he never forgot his people back home, especially during times of natural disasters caused by cyclones. He was the first one to get on a plane and make his way home by whatever means possible, sometimes with help from locals and their small boats to get him back home, to help and assess the situation and coordinate aid and make much needed food drops. He knew from his years of experience that his people were cut off and isolated from the rest of Fiji and would be suffering. His focus was always to prioritise food rations for the elderly, pregnant women and mothers with newborns. While he made harrowing trips in whatever means possible, he would be the first to get food aid into his island. Meanwhile, Stacey, Mum, will be busy back home coordinating aid and assistance and ensuring the Barnabans on Rambi were not left forgotten by the Fiji government and outside aid agencies. His first humanitarian trip was after Cyclone Amy devastated his island in 2003, and to alert Fiji government authorities of the dire situation they were facing on the island. By the time Cyclone Thomas once again ravaged the island in 2010, the Fiji government was well aware of Ken and Stacey's cyclone disaster humanitarian efforts, and Ken was not only able to provide first food drops into the island, but work with the Fiji Army to coordinate aid efforts. Once again in 2016, Fiji was devastated when Cyclone Winston made a direct hit on nearby Taveuni Island and decimated the coconut plantations and local villages. The Australian Fiji community fondly remembered his humanitarian efforts this week. Ken was immediately on the scene, equipped with a satellite phone to report back on the devastation and the needs of the people, travelling on foot at times through the debris in the aftermath to distribute food, water and first aid to those who needed it most in isolated communities. On December 2020, as Cyclone Yaza hit Fiji, it was the first time that Ken, due to his illness and COVID restrictions, was unable to get on the first plane back to help his people. But fate has a way of stepping in when his 22-year-old Australian grandson Curtis, a Botswana aboard HMAS Adelaide, was sent to Fiji to assist with aid. This was Kurt's first overseas mission, and Ken was so proud of him, knowing that our family bonds would continue to our young generation. Ken was a true humanitarian who never forgot his people, and now it's up to his descendants and Australian family to honour his work in the years ahead.